Hey guys, welcome to Farm Simulator 2015 on Thornton Farm. So what is the plan today? Well, we are going to be finishing the field 12, I think it is, the silage is what I was thinking. Got a frog in my throat that I'm about to need a cough, and I just realised the bridge. How did that get by everyone, even myself? Wow, that is surprising. Anyway, here's the train. Beautiful train. I like that. I do like that. So, we're going to head over there to the forage harvester and carry on the silage. Sorry, combat. Alrighty, back at the forage harvester, the John Deere. Got this beast ready to roll. I'm going to be straight up and I'm going to apologise in advance for not reading a lot of the comments recently. Especially towards the back end of this week just gone. I have been extremely busy. I've not really been here much at all. Been out and about helping girlfriend's uncle, working on his deck. His son that was helping him decided to take a nice big chunk out the top of his hand and have to have 4 stitches. So I've been helping over there most of the weekend. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it. I like doing stuff like that. Of course, you guys would have seen yesterday. What machine are we going to? This one. The video I put up on FS17. That is now on FarmSim's new look website. Actually looks real clean. Kudos to FarmSim and Giants for doing that. It looks nice. So I did a quick video on that, saying that's on there. Like I said, in that video I will get it. Plan to get it. Haven't got it at the time of me recording this. I've just been doing a couple of other things, getting that video sorted, and that ready to roll. Kind of got a late start to recording today. So probably only going to be able to get maybe a couple of videos done. I need to figure out what map I'm doing. I really do not want to flood keeping up doing Thornton here. Really, as much as I like Nazewell, in as far as it was a pretty looking map, let's say that, it was not my playstyle and I was getting bored of it. Still haven't put the fast traffic in there. Haven't played a whole lot on the laptop, really. To be honest, I've been on it, yeah, but I've not been really playing any games. The guys on TeamSpeak are probably wondering where I've been, because I've not been on TeamSpeak since being over here. Just, I've been chilling. Doing my thing. I have a ETS video in the works. Hopefully that will be uploaded. You should see that. Should have seen that this morning. I'm thinking I'm going to have that up at around 6 to 7 AM UK time. So if you look back, you should have it up in your sub box. I'm going to try and get some ATS and ETS stuff done as well. I need to jump into this guy quick. And unload it. And I need to sneeze, jeez. Every video I swear I need to sneeze or do something like that. Oh wow. So hope everyone's been having a good week and good weekend and all of that good stuff. I most definitely have been. That's ready to rock and roll. I'll see if I can start it with it on the back there, on the wagon here. Rear axle down as well. Hopefully it should be okay now. It's weird, I usually run this headset in the surround sound because I have it plugged into the optical cable on my desktop at home. And because I don't on my laptop, it's just through a USB cable right now. It's very sort of stereo, left or right audio, depending on where it is, and I'm not used to that. Because it's got a mode on this headset, 7.1 surround, and when it's in the optical cable mode, that's basically using fiber optic cable for sound. It doesn't really feel like that so much as one side of your head's hearing it better than the other. It's very strange to say, but it sounds a lot better for optical cable. I was hoping the laptop may have had it, but it doesn't. That's fine for me, because 9 times out of 10, to be honest, I'm not wearing a headset when I'm on my laptop. I just got to go through the speakers, or got some earbuds in. I want to give my head a rest from having headphones on 24/7. I've got a feeling I want to do some whole crop, depending on how long we've got left on that forager. We may do some whole crop harvest. Kind of wish the texture for whole crop was different, so you'd actually feel like you are doing something different. Come on, take out that sign. And the hedge, the wall there. Yeah, it's been a while. I've literally not played Farm Sims since the last video that you guys saw. Pretty fun sunflowers. Sunflowers are actually going to be in the new version of Farmer Simulator by the looks of it. They are definitely pushing them on all the cover art they've got is sunflowers, so I would presume that they're going to be featured fairly heavily in the game. Hopefully that's not the one and only crop they've got in there. Oh lord. It better not be. Hopefully not. The guys at Giants, I wouldn't say are done by any means. As I said in the previous video, that I'm not too worried about compressing this yet. And I'm going to apologise again for that video. Sorry it got cut short. Basically, the girlfriend's mum was walking in the door as I was thinking about wrapping it up, so I had to wrap up the video real instant, sort of quick. But that kind of stuff does happen. Didn't realise the time. I know sort of what time they usually get back in and what my cut-off time is. And usually about 3:30 in the afternoon is my cut-off time. So if you ever watch in the top right-hand corner of my screen, you'll see the little time underneath the in-game time. That's time where I am right now. So right now it is 1:44 in the afternoon. I'm only just getting started recording. Usually I like to get up, have my lunch before 12. So kind of like a brunch kind of deal. And get recording around 12. But because of the findings out of Farm Sims 17's appearance on the main website, kind of delayed it, made a quick video of that. I was uploading a video for Monday, a thumbnail had to get sorted. It was just very delayed. How is the harvester? No, almost needs empty. Shame there's not a head. A quick cut through there like a gate or something. Oh, good to go by the looks of it. Yep. And the time we've got up to speed, we'll be taking a right turn. Go figuring. So some of you may or may not be wondering about the lawn tractor. I haven't touched it for a while actually. I need to get cracking on that. Need to source a muffler for it, really, and take off that muffler. No, you just want to keep trucking along, don't you? You son of a gun. I should match the speed. It's one way of doing it, I guess. Just stay stationary there. Oh, I was having to cycle through all the gears, wow. Wonder why it was going so slow. Pretty much every other machine in my game save now I've switched off that gear mod. But this is one that I've kept it on. It just, I don't know why I like the fact it has to go through the gears as it would in real life. The other stuff, whether just the hydrostat or the CVT stuff, I'm not a fan of gearbox mod on, to be honest. It's very generic, it feels very much like the stock farm sim games, so why have it switched on if it's not really going to give me any enjoyment in that respect? More of a pain in the ass with the shuttle control. Realistic, yeah, but more of a pain in the ass, especially using a controller. But this tractor, I don't know, I just don't mind it. Alright, we are probably going to think about doing a compression. Now, what I wanted to do was bring over the D8, not the D8, the D4 Caterpillar tractor. I want to give that a go, see if that's even going to work on it. I've got a feeling it's probably just going to topple over and have a fit and not want to work properly, is what I'm going to gather it's going to do. So we'll take that across. I'm not going to worry about loading it onto a trailer or any of that crap. I'm just going to drive it across the road. It's not too far, and we'll be going at a slow speed. Hopefully try and keep our turns down to a minimum, not to rip up the tarmac as it would in real life. While we're doing that, this can get a drink. We'll take this over to the main farm and give it a bit of fuel, as we are getting low there. Not sure where the fuel gauge would be on the rear ones of these. I'm guessing, I would assume it'd be over on the dial where the RPM and speedo is. Over on the A pillar there. But it's not on this one. So that mod review video I did, I'm going to say what it is, it's already, I think most of you probably know what it is by now. It was the Big Bud on American Eagles modding. I will definitely do it still. I can't remember what was up with it, but I had to can the video, unfortunately. And, well, I've been living life, so I've not had a chance to do it. To be honest, the only time I generally do get a chance to record videos now are when weekdays when everyone's at home. Well, everyone's not at home, should I say. I can record at the weekend, and I'm probably going to have to start doing that pretty soon as it gets very close to us going camping. I'm going to have to figure out something for that type of... Those videos, they're probably just going to be... They're going to be around 25 minutes. We're going for 2 weeks, so it's going to be roughly about 2 weeks worth of videos that are going to be around 25 minutes long. They're definitely going to be considerably shorter, just so I can pump them out a lot more easier and quicker when we are away. And I do plan to hopefully get some video of when we are away to show you guys the campsite and what goes on. I kind of want to do a bit more vloggy stuff when I'm over here. Whoa. Still got this tractor, believe it or not. What are we looking for right now? How is this going? Good. We are actually looking for, and I believe we went into it at one point, D4. I get rid of that. That needs fuel too. Damn. Everything needs a lot of fuel. I've never really driven this. I'm turning this down on my headset. It's so loud, this machine. I've never really driven this machine from inside. It seems bigger than I remember. So I'm probably going to have to turn the in-game volume, the tractor sound down low, so if you guys feel that you cannot hear the machinery too well, blame this guy. It's just the squeaking of the tracks and the tracks going around that seem a little over the top to me. Just having a quick drink of coffee there. Speaking of coffee, Ian Robertson. Haven't seen too much of him lately. I think he's still been putting the videos out, right? What is he of? barely been watching YouTube of late too. Up until I come up to Canada, I've not really seen him on TeamSpeak neither. So if you're watching this, buddy, how you doing? I am kind of in your neck of the woods, I guess. Alright, so we'll try and stay on the grass. Oh, just giving her on the motorbikes. Crazy. Definitely like this machine. FDR as well, first day reviews. A guy that some of you may or may not know that is pretty much the only guy doing anything for forestry now. Gave me his early access to his forestry machines, and he's put a lot of money into it. They're coming along. There's still some stuff in there that, as always, if I was doing a mod review on them, I would slaughter them about. I probably need to do up a video kind of showcasing. The machines to me don't handle correctly at all. They pivot from the rear drive wheels, where you got a machine like this, and this cat tractor functions exactly as a tractor vehicle should, to me anyway. Actually, let's load this up with the weights. And his machines just don't. He's always had issues with them handling incorrectly. And it's like this, in this case here, when it's fully loaded, it does not want to handle at all. Just because it sinks down into the ground, and it's not exactly good. I actually thought this would be an awesome machine to compact with. But maybe I was wrong. We'll just put the front weight on and see how it handles. It's getting the job done, I guess. Maybe this would be a nice screenshot right here. Alrighty, screenshot has been taken. And our forage harvester is full. 100% on that, cool. So that can just get turned off to the side here. This functioned exactly how I was hoping, actually. Alright, we'll quickly spin across to this once we find it. There it is. At one point I was thinking about cutting, like, not going through each tab, but it's a game, guys. At the end of the day, it is a game. Love the sunflowers, they look so nice. I don't know whoever did the original texture of the sunflowers, but they just look pretty. They make you happy. Nice, bright, happy colours. And sometimes with farms, I mean, the thumbnails, you see a lot of people, myself included now, have learned how to do it, will brighten up your thumbnails. I don't know if you guys have even noticed on the thumbnails or how much attention you guys actually go into looking at people's thumbnails. But you take Silver TV and Daggerwin, myself, now anyway, not to their level anyway. The thumbnails always look amazing, like the colours are nice and crisp and everything. It makes the game look so much nicer. Now, I don't know if you guys are finding out on my thumbnails or whether you even noticed on my thumbnails. I definitely feel thumbnails make a huge part of a video. If you guys are looking to get into YouTube, and I get asked the question quite a lot when I'm streaming, sort of about doing YouTube stuff, thumbnails. And I used to find myself missing, for example, Banky's videos because of his thumbnails. They were dark, they were dingy, I just skipped over them. They didn't grab my attention, they didn't grab my eye. And the brighter thumbnails, the ones that stood out more, did. And my eye just generally wouldn't capture his videos, and I would ask him, did you put out a video today? He was like, yeah. I was like, when? I didn't see it. And then he starts to think if it broke, and no, it was there. So it's just sort of a real world scenario there. It does definitely, I feel, does play a key part. If I feel that way, I'm a very strong believer of someone else was feeling that way, and someone else would miss your video if the thumbnail wasn't bright, kind of thing. Like if you're playing this game on cloudy conditions like I was at one point, or low light, that I do want to do at some point again, is low light conditions. playing the game. I feel, especially when it's going into nighttime or early morning, the game looks beautiful. Especially if you're using the real daylight and good maps. The game looks amazing in low light conditions. Maybe not at night, especially that real light mod. It makes the game way too dark in my opinion to even be able to play it properly at night. Although, realistically, out in the countryside, it gets extremely dark. Any of you guys that don't live in the country or have never experienced being out camping or even on the outskirts of the countryside, it gets dark. It really does. I've been fortunate where it's only up until recently that we've had to move away from being on the edge of the town. So where I used to live, we were right next to fields all the time. We were less than a 5-minute walk away from being out in the open countryside. Now, where I currently live in the UK, not so much. We are probably at least a 15-20 minute drive from nice open countryside. That sucks. Trust me, it sucks. It does get pretty darn dark at night. How long have we been going? 21 minutes or so. Not too shabby, so yeah. I reckon I'll be able to get a couple of videos done. I think, well, get a couple Wednesdays video. Back end of the week we'll hopefully able to figure out what map I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm so up in the air. Dusty Dave's new map looks amazing. I don't know. It's one of these ones where I'm getting pickier, and when I say picky, I'm feeling like it's got to have multi-fruit in it to really grab my attention now, because just doing the stock in-game stuff has got boring for me, the stock crops that is. And honestly, his map could. I could be speaking out of turn and saying that his map doesn't. I've got a feeling it may. I cannot remember. It could be just clover or stuff like that, cover crops. How full is that silo? It's got to be getting pretty darn full. Yeah, 24%. Far from it. But not even a full silo will do me and my sort of the animals, even though once we get up in there and money even more, I'll buy up the full herd of animals that we had before. I'll be fine. I won't even need to worry. We still need to do the potatoes. The potatoes I hope to do this week. I do remember a lot of people wanted me to use the tractor harvester though, so that will slow up the process. I've never used that machine. I'm probably going to have to use that Marshall trailer too, and we're going to be using the washed. Actually, we may not do the washed potatoes. I want to do some washed potatoes, see how that goes. That may be interesting as well. Doing that. Once we get up back to here, we'll go compact that just to add a different aspect to the game. I don't want to just be doing this, but I'm kind of hoping that the silage operation will be done today, and then we can get that done. I want to do some whole crop at some point, but I may do that off camera if I'm just shooting the breeze at night and playing. Because as you can tell from the last time I played this map on video, is exactly where we left off before. I try and not do too much off camera. If I do stuff off camera, it's usually a bit of logging here and there, boost the money. We do have the apple trees that should have some crop in there pretty darn soon, so we may have to buy a trailer for that as well. The trailer that can do that will also do the potatoes, the washed ones anyway, so we'll be going to there soon. And getting that all done. Where are you? Oh wow. Yeah, we are done on this silage harvest. Silage harvest 2016 is complete. Again. It's funny because I think just before I come out to Canada, a lot of people start getting ready doing silage stuff. You don't feel like it. You shouldn't be. Just for you guys that want to watch this, we'll do a little bit of this. Watch this silage. Of course, you guys would never see that In England, anyway. I don't think that trailer's in the UK. It may be. It could be wrong on that one, but as far as I'm aware, it's not. Just makes doing silage, like I said in the last video, so much easier by yourself. It's so much more enjoyable. I really dislike doing silage. I find it boring. But doing it like this, it's entertaining. It's fun. So you can see you got 2 axles that are always down, and then the third is liftable. I was hoping to get that down, but it didn't work out. Let's see if we can jump up in it quick. Whip, yep, we jumped up on in. This is definitely a nice forage harvester. I went over it in the video that you would have seen yesterday, so I'm not going to go over it again. And you know what? Let's kick it out of I'd help. Let me have a look. I don't know what that's from. Lee Evans, I want to say. Any of you guys Lee Evans fan? It's a shame he retired from doing that type of stuff. Still like his content. That and Fluffy. What was his name? Enrique Iglesias or something like that anyway. No, and Gabriel Iglesias or Enrique, jeez. That's the pop star. His stuff I love, and funny enough I've noticed some of his stuff's on Netflix now, so I think at some point I'm going to have to sit there and watch a little bit of that. Don't even notice a difference with the central air system on this. I don't know if it even has an effect in game, to be honest. It may in the mud pile, in the mud section. We may actually try that in a minute. See if it does. Once we've done this field, we may just go over, compress it, and wrap the video up at that point. And then probably just get that silage fermented. I don't think you need to feed the cows. I think all the animals are good. Actually, let's pull that up and check it out quick. Cows, productivity, 90%. What do they need? They need water, they need feed. They do need feeding. Son of a gun. Yep, so the next video will be animal husbandry. A lot of you guys like that type of stuff. I do on small levels. I just don't like maps that are small and pokey. Go figure. I'm an arable guy, but I do enjoy doing the animal stuff as long as it's not constant. Sort of. I don't know. I feel claustrophobic, I guess, on these type of maps. I don't know. I really don't know. This seems weird, I guess. Alright, shut that down. Fold that. Close that. That's actually something I wanted to look at. Is it looks like it's got green staining across the chute. That is very, very neat. I'm not a forage harvester guy because I just don't care for silage. But this is probably one of my favourite ones, guys. I would definitely put it out there. Not just because it's John Deere. Well, yeah, probably because it's John Deere. I've gone from not really running a John Deere fleet or wanting to doing it. I really have. So we'll take this back, we'll give it a wash. I want to test out the central air system, so we'll probably put the tractor on follow me. And then shut up the bin behind us, and that'll probably end up giving us the video. I believe, what is it? Close bin M. Strongly recommend that Chrome mod though. It's on Mod Hoster. Like I said in the last video, I didn't check, but it's probably had an update since then, I hope. Big M pack. Wouldn't recommend it for the Chrome Harvester or anything like that because it is old technology in as far as the harvester, but as for the cargo to just make anybody's life easier doing forestry, I would definitely recommend this thing. And anyone saying, it's not realistic, Google it. Krone Big X Cargo. Leave the names on it somewhere. But yeah, it's realistic. It's real. They're just, I don't know if it was ever produced or whether it was a prototype or what the deal is, but it is out there, let me tell ya. Alright. Did I hit the right buttons? I don't think so. There's control, isn't it? Yep. You are probably going to run to the trailer, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let me adjust that, because I'm not having that. Could do 20 follow. Beacons. And let's roll. Back to the farm, we've got to wash this anyway, and I want to kind of test out the flotation, like I said. That's probably got to run through all the gears, so it's got to catch up. Should be fine though. Now I think this trailer gets dirty. I'm actually going to test them. I'm pretty sure it does though. Yep, cool. I'm not sure if this machine's had an update. It doesn't appear to have any IC control. It's something that does kind of lack is IC control, I find. For the steering wheel more than anything, it seems too far forward. Oh, get boogieing down this. Got a lick of speed actually. Got a functioning fuel gauge up in the top right corner, but it looks good too on the A-pillar there. Just like the I was saying in the 85 probably should have. Trying to stay somewhat central to the road too, so it doesn't. Tractor behind us doesn't freak out. This may become interesting here though, turning here. It may end up having to follow me off, I don't know. We'll try it. It may do it, I may be pleasantly surprised, I hope I am. Are you gonna do it? I am pleasantly surprised, perfect. Like when a plan comes together, we really do. The less headaches, the better. I think everyone can agree. And keep that around. A front tire come off the ground. Alright, we'll stop about here. I want to show you the central air system. Should see it tires dip down a little. Yep, that was it there. Nothing crazy. It's nothing like spin tires or anything like that, and I've probably just opened a can of worms saying spin tires. Is there going to be spin tires videos? I don't know. I like the game, don't get me wrong, it's just... I don't want to get on that topic, but for the foreseeable future I don't think there's going to be any spin tires. If there is, count your blessings, because there's going to be some. Maybe. Who knows. Just got completely stuck there. Oh, it does get dirty. Cool. Yeah, this does not like the mud, let me tell you. Oh. Put it in four-wheel drive, because I imagine these have four-wheel drive nowadays. I really don't want to run it through the crop neither. Oh, did I done goof? Do we have bales in there still? Oh, please don't tell me I have hay bales in there. Or end up having to burn that sucker now. Yeah, it does appear to get dirty. Cool. Just drop it. So we'll fill up the tires. Okay, I don't know. I actually know at this point which is which. Let's see how it does. Seems okay there. Doesn't seem to be any better or worse. And we'll bump it into reverse. Yeah, it just seems the same, to be honest. I don't know. The central air system, although it's a neat feature, whether it plays any functionality in game, I don't know. The only way to tell is actually run it through that type of scenario, I guess. Alright, so we are coming up to the end of the video. At this point, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. we are going to be, in the next video tomorrow, we'll be doing animal husbandry type stuff, feeding up the animals, blanketing this, compressing that. I'm probably just going to do off camera quickly. Probably take this to get sent back or whatever. And that will be that video. Animal husbandry, eh? Water tank, watering the animals, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.